Built in 1875, this sprawling estate draws attention, both for its grand design and for the paranormal claims made by guests, unexplained sounds, movement heard on the upper floors, and sightings some describe as full-bodied spirits. With security cameras all over the property, it was only a matter of time before something strange got recorded. One evening, Mary, the caretaker, was doing her final walkthrough before locking up when her camera caught something unsettling.
Anybody up here? No.
She just finished checking one of the rooms and pulled the heavy door shut behind her, making sure it latched. You can hear the lock catch on the recording, but a few seconds later, while she's stepping out of another room, that same door she just closed is now creeping open on its own, swinging back toward her. What strikes people most is how Mary responds. She's been employed at the mansion all this time, and she just flatly says no without any surprise. Clearly, she's gotten used to doors behaving this way. Because if I locked the door and then watched it swing open by itself 2 feet away, I'm pretty sure I'd be gone before it even finished moving. There's a content creator named Bookshell Cielo from South America who's been documenting this for a while. And what he claims isn't just his house, it's happening throughout his entire neighborhood. His channel is full of videos where you can hear what he says are screams of pain coming from nearby houses, plus unexplained sounds he can't make sense of. But he's also captured something disturbing on camera, right where he lives, and tonight we're going to examine that footage. Before we dive in, it's important to know the household. Just him, his wife, and their infant daughter. Late one night, he wakes to a commotion on the lower floor, picks up his camera, and heads down to investigate.
Hola. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's heading downstairs, and before he even reaches the bottom, there's this rattling sound at the storage closet. The closer he gets, the more the door shakes on its hinges. When he pulls it open, the space is empty, just a tight closet with no room for anyone to be hiding. He closes the door and starts heading back toward the stairs, but just as he turns away, he glances over his shoulder. There's a shadowy figure standing behind the wall, watching him. It's subtle and easy to miss. When they zoom in on the image, you can clearly see what looks like a woman's hair. He doesn't ignore it. He walks over and checks that corner too. Once again, nobody's there, and there's nowhere anyone could be hiding. He climbs the steps again, glances over his shoulder, and there it is, the same shape now peering at him from between the banister posts. So he stops recording immediately and rushes into the room to wake his wife. And keep in mind, she's the only other person who should be in that house. Zagros says his sister was part of a church renovation crew. One day, just the two of them were there, her and the site manager. The manager went up the scaffolding with a camera to document the work from above, not realizing the video would capture something deeply unsettling. If you watch the center of the frame, right along that walkway, there's a small shape that seems to move across the floor. That entire section of the church was supposed to be off limits. The only people allowed inside were the crew working on the restoration. So whatever that figure is, it wasn't supposed to be moving around down there. The shape in the footage looks almost like a small child. Some viewers think the construction might have woken up something that had been resting in the church for years. The clip is hard to ignore. This clip was posted by someone who says she's never put ghost videos online before, which is part of what makes it interesting. She claims what you're about to see happened at her dad's place, and she has no idea how to explain it. The person walking through the room is her sister, and she's adamant that nothing here was faked or edited in any way. So, watch what happens in the background. Right as her sister steps back into view, the double doors behind her start to open. Slowly. No one touches them. She uploaded this, asking if anyone else thought it looked real. And judging by her sister's reaction in the moment, she definitely wasn't expecting those doors to move. Ruby is a content creator in England who films her daily routine, random bits of normal life. Nothing unusual. She'd never posted anything strange before. Then one evening, she comes home from the store and immediately notices something odd in her hallway.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. This is not okay. No, 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 no. Oh my god.
There's a shopping bag sitting on the floor, completely still. But the handle, it's standing straight upright, frozen in the air. Ruby doesn't just film from a distance though, she actually walks up and checks it herself. She leans in close so the camera can confirm nothing's attached to the handle, then takes it a step further by moving her hand repeatedly through the air just above it, sweeping through the area where any hidden string or fishing line would need to pass. The handle was either defying gravity by itself, or something unseen in Ruby's hallway had grabbed hold of the bag and was keeping it upright. A surveillance camera inside a couple's bedroom picks up something deeply strange one night as they're winding down and getting ready for bed. After experiencing a string of unexplained incidents, the couple sent the footage to a friend who could take a closer look. According to him, what's happening in their home isn't easy to brush off. The clip starts off normal enough, just the two of them going through their nightly routine. She's rubbing lotion on her skin while her partner uses the bathroom. When he comes back, they both settle into bed. For a moment, everything seems completely ordinary. Then, things take a turn.
Es que todo fue tan rápido, hermano, todo fue tan rápido. Mira, todo estaba tranquilo, ni media apagan las luces y como que Juanca como que siente algo, no sé, por la espalda. Mira, no, esa me creo que... Uy, ¿lo viste? ¿Viste? Mírame la piel. Mira, mira.
He gets up and heads toward the bathroom to check on a noise. That's when something unseen seems to shove him. Whatever it is, moves toward his wife next. He tries to get them both out of the room fast, but the activity doesn't stop there. What happens after that only makes the whole thing worse.
¿Y esas cosas que se ven por ahí? No sé, mira.
Y mira cómo comienzan a salir más cosas.
Más cositas de esas.
Mira, ya.
Todo ahí de una sola. Todo de una sola.
Fuerte, eso fue como todo el cuarto.
Hermano, es que no, de ahí no termina todo, loco. Es que es en toda la casa. O sea, él tiene que salir rápido de esa casa. Yo ya le dije. Es en toda la casa.
Y ahí está un bajar. No, está todo bien. Ahí sale el bajar. Ya mira que le toca la barriga.
Mira, ahí es que ya no puede si la bajo en peso, pues la bajo en peso. Mira, oye, son los cuadros. Mira.
Apenas prendió el foco, se cayó eso.
Mira, me la vi loco, como me loco. Mira, ahí ya cae, ahí, mira, ahí ya no puede más la china, mira.
Ya cayó.
Mira.
Desde el televisor.
El televisor, hermano. No encontraba las llaves, Juanca, mira, ahí recién encuentro las llaves. O sea, es en toda la casa, hermano. Es toda la casa.
Y Juanca la sacó.
Es toda la casa. Es toda la casa. Toda la casa, o sea, yo no ni siquiera pretendo que Juanca se lleve esas cosas, no, para la casa, no.
No, Juanca no quiere regresar, Juanca no quiere regresar. Mira. Uy, eso no lo había visto.
Sigue todo.
Eso no
Sigue todo, yo tampoco, sigue todo.
Eso.
Sigue todo, hermano, sigue todo.
There's no word on whether they actually stayed in the house that night, but honestly, who could blame them if they didn't? Some people think the whole thing was faked with fishing line or clear thread. But a few of the movements in the clip don't really match that explanation. I'll be honest, this one stuck with me. What's your take on it? If you have a theory, drop it in the comments. Before you sign a lease, ask what happened in the place before you. A guy in Texas, Alicia's brother, just moved into a new apartment. His first night there, he's trying to relax when he hears something moving across the room, getting closer. Then the dresser slides toward him on its own. When it stops right in front of him, he hears what sounds like footsteps on top. He's rattled, but the lease is signed, so he toughs it out. The next morning, he wakes up with a scratch across his waist. So he does the worst possible thing and starts trying to communicate with whatever's in there with him, and he records it all.
Get out.
No. Shh. I wanted to do this.
Oh my gosh. Dad.
It just hit me.
He's talking to Alicia through his laptop, filling her in on the strange activity, when out of nowhere, the dresser slams toward him with serious force.
Well, the body was right there. That wasn't very nice. I'm pretty sure you don't care about my stuff. I'm sitting up now. I'm not sitting back down. You're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt me. You can move it all you want to. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
Don't say that.
I'm not fucking scared of you. I'm not scared of you. You stay back there where you at, wherever you are. Don't touch me. I don't want this by me.
He's too spooked to sleep there that night, so he stays with a friend. When he comes back, the entire apartment has been torn apart. He sets up a camera while he cleans, and when he plays it back, there's a voice on the audio. After the moving objects and that voice on tape, Alicia says the landlord let him transfer units, leaving the mystery unsolved. A young man claims that ever since he moved into his new place, he's been dealing with unexplained activity almost every night. He never knows what's coming next, so he started filming to capture proof of what he was experiencing. Over the last several days, unusual activity has been happening inside this home.
Stuka. Kurwa, znowu. Ja pierdolę. Ja pierdolę. O kurwa. O kurwa. Ja pierdolę, teraz jakieś cyrki się ze światłem kurwa dzieją. Ja pierdolę. Kurwa mać!
Sure, glass falling on its own is creepy enough, but pretty soon the activity started getting way more intense.
Próbuję zasnąć. Teraz co chwilę coś mi kurwa w okno puka. Balkonowe. No nie, kurwa! Pierdolę. No kurwa. Ja pierdolę. Nic tutaj nie ma. Kurwa mać. Mam już tego dosyć. Mam już tego kurwa dosyć. Nie mam kurwa. Kurwa mać! Nie, nie kurwa. Nie. Kurwa, od kilku minut znowuż coś mi... Kurwa, pierdolę. Pierdolę to kurwa. Kurwa, co jest? Nie. Potrzebuję drugą rękę. Dobra. Jestem kurwa w środku. Woda podkręcana. No jeszcze kurwa nie schodzi, ja pierdolę. A ta suszarka tutaj nie wiem jakim cudem zblokowała drzwi. Ja pierdolę.
A lot of viewers who've watched his footage think he might be dealing with a poltergeist in that house. That's entirely plausible. A night guard named Jose Alonso Flores recorded this clip shortly after starting work at a factory. While on patrol one night, he heard what sounded like a child's voice and other unexplained sounds, so he pulled out his phone and started recording. Jose didn't see anything strange that night with his own eyes, but what the camera recorded tells a different story. During the recording, you can hear what sounds like a child's voice, even though no one else is there.
¿Dónde más escucho cosas? Aparte de hoy ya no hay nadie. Ya que los trabajadores salieron. Solo yo más estoy solo.
At one point, the voice seems to ask Jose what his name is, which suggests this isn't just random noise or an echo.
Por acá siento que hay algo.
The voice eventually lures Jose toward the stairs leading outside. Jose follows the sound and quickly snaps a picture in that direction. When he checks the photo, there's a small figure in the frame. It definitely looks like the shape of a child. You can see it for yourself. A TikTok user uploaded a clip that picked up millions of views in just a few days. In the video, she talks about waking up one morning in the bedroom she shares with her sister. Right away, something felt off. Their dog was lying on the bed with them, which apparently never happens. And according to her, the dog's whole energy was weird, like something had spooked him overnight. She pulled out her phone and started recording, unsure what she was looking at, completely unaware of what she'd captured. If you watch the footage carefully, the first few seconds look totally normal. But then, just for a split second, what looks like a face flashes into frame. It's there and gone almost instantly. When she went back through the video later, she noticed it and completely freaked out. According to her, no one else was in that room. Just her, her sister, and the dog. She has no explanation for what that face could have been. Many people in the comments called it paranormal, while others thought it might be a trick of the light or something staged. Something about noticing a detail like that only afterward makes it feel so much creepier. On August 14th, 2023, Maima Javana uploaded a clip to TikTok that captured her chatting with another person outdoors after dark. Throughout most of the footage, the pair can be seen talking as the camera pans across their surroundings. For a few seconds, nothing happens. Then something enters the frame.
Malam ini indah sekali, guys. Tapi kalau di sini nggak kelihatan ada bulan sama bintang. Naon itu?
About 9 seconds in, a tiny white shape shoots across the road at incredible speed. Maima's reaction is instant. She clearly sees it too, and the clip ends shortly after. The figure moves so fast and the footage is blurry enough that it's hard to make out what it actually is. What stands out is how small and fast it appears to be. Viewers have offered plenty of theories. Some think it might be paranormal, while others suggest it could just be a small animal or object moving through at the right moment. With how short the clip is, there's no way to know for sure. Either way, it's the kind of video you end up watching more than once, just to confirm you actually caught it. So, what do you think crossed that street? Something normal that just looked off because of the angle and lighting? Or something genuinely difficult to explain? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. People say dogs can sense things we can't. They'll stare at empty corners, start growling at nothing, or act like something's there watching. Most people chalk it up to instinct, but some think what dogs are picking up on isn't from our world at all. Steve is one of those people. He's convinced his house is haunted. He'd had the feeling for a while, like someone was always there, just out of sight, but he'd never caught anything on camera, or heard proof, that is, until he reviewed footage of his dog one afternoon. On the recording, you can hear a woman's voice, clear as day, giving commands. She says, "Play dead," and "Come here." And the dog, he obeys, perfectly, like it's the most normal thing in the world. Steve says no one else was home that night, just him and the dog, but the voice on the recording is clear enough to make out every word, and the dog reacted like it had heard that command before. A few days later, his camera captured something else that rattled him even more. Steve left his night vision camera recording while he slept. What showed up on the footage is hard to dismiss. In the middle of the night, a pale, see-through shape drifts slowly past the curtain. It moves across the frame and then just dissolves. No headlights outside, no reflections. Just that hazy form sliding through the dark. Now Steve says the activity happens all the time. Voices in empty rooms, footsteps when no one's there, whispers he can't make out, and movements he can't explain. Is his dog really taking orders from something he can't see? Hard to say for sure. A mom called Dolores was recording her son during a writing lesson when something unexpected showed up in the frame behind them.
The photo. Mama, it's okay.
Yeah. No, it's not okay. Look, is that S? Look twisted. Look like a building.
Yeah.
It looks like a mountain.
Yeah. Look like a mountain. It's a triangle, like a car mountain. Like a car mountain. I do that. I did one.
It looks like a hazy figure forming in the background. It drifts upward for a few seconds, then vanishes completely. The strange part is how abruptly it appears. And the movement doesn't match what you'd expect from a fan, which would blow toward them, not straight up. According to Dolores, she had just come back from a funeral that same day. In a separate clip, a home security camera allegedly recorded something similar inside someone's living room. A thick cloud of smoke seems to push through the left wall and drift into the room. The family says the unsettling part is where it's coming from. The wall connects to a young girl's bedroom, and she passed away just 1 week after this footage was recorded. Viewers have spotted what looks like a feminine figure in the haze. The family insists nobody was cooking or smoking that day, and they couldn't find any logical explanation for what the camera captured. Was it pareidolia, or do some phenomena appear only under specific conditions? A user named Jerry Bear uploaded a clip showing flames tearing through a neighborhood grocery store. The fire itself is already intense, but what people started noticing in the footage is what made it go viral. Here's what he caught. Right in the middle of the flames and rising smoke, what looks like a face appears, and it seems to be looking straight at whoever's filming. Some say it's just debris or a trick of the light, but if you watch closely, the expression shifts just before part of the structure gives way. Believers claim moments like this are warnings from somewhere beyond. Others chalk it up to random chance. Either way, the footage is hard to shake. A woman from Georgia named Felicia captured something on camera that's still bothering her. She's watched the recording over and over, trying to figure out what happened. The clip starts normal enough. She's outside on her back porch, playing with her dog, when something happens that makes her freeze. When you replay the footage and turn up the audio, there's definitely a voice. That's why she reacts the way she does. Something spoke directly to her, and when you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, "Get out." She takes off immediately, leaving the back door wide open in her panic to escape. Her dog won't go inside either, as if he senses something wrong in there too. Felicia noticed the curtain moved exactly when the voice came through, and her dog refused to go inside, convincing her something paranormal was happening. She hasn't posted any follow-up footage, leaving what actually happened that day a complete mystery.